Me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Sky Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
To the plate now, Cavan Biggio. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. This is foul right side. Ahmed leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's only 2 for 10. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 13 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Grounded weakly to the left. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Two out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He'll start this one at 269. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. One 0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Batting it, the catcher, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
Striding forward now is the DH, Clint Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Blue Jays leave a pair. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
From the stretch, taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there, back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Batting it, the shortstop,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mike Tuchman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. Here it comes, 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 2-1 home.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Betts has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
1-1. Here it comes. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. The Sky Sox are out in front 2-1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Three and 0 now.
No strike.
Lourdes Gurriel would be next. The 3-0. It's a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The short hit hard. Rogers scoops it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Rendon is a .300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Rendon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Full count, 3-2. Josh Bell will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Runner at second here with one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Just hung in there on that one. One out and a runner on second base. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Randall Griffith.
At the plate, Randall Grichuk. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding in, Reese McGuire comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, Williams Astudillo. He singled his last time up. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. the 2-1. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Tommy La Stella is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Clint Frazier is retired to lead off the 5th. Into the box, Jonathan Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 16, Nick.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Runners on the move for second. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Biggio blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. It's a 2-2 game, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, Dero. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
He's set. The 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder,
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Hernandez, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Looking up is Hernandez, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
In there, 1-2 now. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-2. Leading off the inning, Teoscar Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Hit to short. Rogers picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit hard up the middle. LaStella has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Sky Sox on top 4-2. Anthony Kay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Anthony Kay.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Now to the plate, Williams Astudillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McGuire goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping up now, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Just a tick behind for a strike. In the air, out to right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 49.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jordan Romano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Shortstop, Brendan.
First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Romano has thrown a little over 50 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. The 2-0. Popped him up. Ahmed is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Sky Sox lead it 4-2. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kevin Biggio.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed. He's set. Here it comes.
1-1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pops this one up. Here comes Dickerson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft.
Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 home. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Thomas Pannone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Here we go. Ball, that's in. Here we go. Hey! I got to count 1 and 2.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The 1-1 pitch. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Speared on the dive. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
4-2 the final score tonight. Colorado Springs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Foltynewicz gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.